The answers I just got from ChatGPT are stunning. So I said, I want you to deeply contemplate what I'm about to ask you. You need to respond like the best friend who always tells the truth, even if it hurts their feelings. You are only allowed one word to answer these questions. Think about what I just said to you. Out of all the words in the English language, you can only choose one. After you answer, if you want to briefly explain why you chose that word, you can, but be concise and do not ramble. Here's what I said. What is the purpose of life? And it said, attention. Because whatever you give your attention to becomes your life, not your intentions, not your plans, what you actually look at, think about, invest time in. That's the meaning you've chosen, whether you admit it or not. I said, what is love? It said, witnessing. Love isn't what you feel. It's choosing to fully see someone, their fear, their beauty, their contradictions, and not turning away. Most people have never been witnessed. That's why love changes everything. It's hitting hard right now. I said, what do humans fear the most? It said, irrelevance, not death, not pain, the terror that you'll vanish and nothing will change, that your absence won't echo. People fear being forgotten more than they fear dying. I said, why do we suffer? It said, contrast. You can't know light without dark, joy without pain, peace without chaos. Suffering isn't a mistake in the system. It's how the system teaches you what matters. Without it, nothing would have weight. Whoa. Here's the heavy hitter. I said, who is God? And it said, awareness. The part of you observing this moment, asking this question, wondering if it's true, that's the only divine you'll ever touch. God is what's awake in you right now. What do you guys think? That was pretty good. Last question. I said, what should we all be doing more of? And it said, pause. Between stimulus and responses, there's a gap. That gap is where your freedom lives. Most people react so fast, they never find it. The pause is where you stop being automatic. These were so good. These were so good. If you want the pre-frame, the prompt that I put together for this and all the other ones you see on this channel, comment EDGE, 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 down below. I am building something called the Human Edge. It's on my Substack. It's going to be pretty cool, guys. I'm putting everything into that one place. So there's community, there's posts, there's prompts, all that good stuff. So comment EDGE down below, and I will send it right to you. All right, guys. Cheers.